Welcome back to another video. Smoking Watch Team. Well played, Watch here. We're here on NBA 2K8 on the PS2. How crazy is that? And we're gonna be rebuilding the worst team on NBA 2K8. And this is actually my first time ever playing this game. Not really playing it, but basically speaking, I'm gonna go by worst overall. There could be something way worse. I see 61 overall, 63, but they have like. It might be the Blazers. And the defense on the Raptors is bad. This team is almost... I think they have like KD, I think. Could be wrong. Really could be. This team... The Trailblazers. I think the Trailblazers are the actually worst rated team. Yeah, they are. That's 55 and that's 56. Yeah, they're basically even. Can I look at rosters or no? I'll go by last season record. I'm not going to fully guarantee that. We're going to do the Trailblazers as the worst team because it's basically even. And I think it would be easier to do this that team than the Trailblazers. I've never actually rebuilt anybody on this game, but we're just going to try and see how it goes. The roster is looking like a roster. We got Steve Blake as our highest... Oh, never mind all that. We got Steve Blake as our highest rated point guard. Our second highest is Jerry Jack, Sergio Rodriguez, and Patrick. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to say that. We got Brandon Roy, which I believe is a rookie. I don't know how I can check that. There we go. Now he's a second. Okay, he's in the second year. Martell Webster. He's also 3 years. Okay. We got Darius Miles, Travis Outlaw, and James Jones. Marcus Aldridge, which is a 2-year player. Channing Frye, same thing basically. Ralph LaFrance, Josh McRoberts. Our best player is Greg Oden, and he is a rookie. We're going to build around him for sure. I think we try to make a trade. I don't know how crazy teams can trade in this game. We're not going to trade our first overall pick. I think we're going to actually tank for the first year. But let's see who we can get in the game. Let's go for a good small forward. There's a Jared Wallace. LeBron. Fuck it, let's try it. Which is definitely not going to work. Hey, you at least got to give it a shot. Give you a... Darius Miles. Offer it. We have no cap space. Hooray. Okay, let's not do LeBron. But we're going to put Miles in the block. We're going to get at least one decent small forward. And we'll go from there. And see if trading is easy in this game or not. Josh Smith wouldn't be bad either. Run our test for the Kings before he went to the Lakers, I believe. Hito. Rashard Lewis. You can definitely hear it's a controller, right? Let's try to get T-Mac. Let's try to... We're 7 millions over. I mean, he kind of... Give us Steve Novak. I'll give you next year's first round pick. I don't think you would, but what if I give you like a young Sergio? What's his name? And then we go from there. Get Aaron Brooks. Yeah, I don't. Okay, we'll let the first year go by. Is it gonna be easier to go through the schedule or calendar? Yeah, calendar. There we go. Where is the All-Star break? I believe it's in February. I don't know if they have it in this game. We're going to simulate to February. I'll see y'all in February. We were in February, and our record is pretty interesting. We are in the West. We are 20 and 26. We're not even the worst team in the league at all. That's the Knicks. I swore there was an all-star game. Maybe not in this game. I don't know. Let's see who's on the trading block. Oh, no. Well, man. Where's the messages at? Let's look at all-star votes. I don't know where the one thing is. Steve Nash leading. Kobe, Allen Iverson, Barbosa. Brandon Roy's doing pretty good for his year. That's pretty good for him. Tracy McGrady. KD on the Sonics. I just see Nick Collison. Damn. He's going to be an all-star probably. Greg Oden's up here. He might be an all-star as well. I wonder how I'm going to get a player. I don't even know how easy it is to trade. It's probably easier than some games. But you never know. Let's simulate a little bit more. I'm going to simulate to the 11th. Y'all can watch this if y'all want. Or you can skip a couple seconds. Travis Outlaw's injured. We're getting a lot of injuries. I'm good, thank you, though. We are almost at the end of the season. We're not even at the end of the season. We're going to try to make a trade. I don't know how to get to the messages tab. It won't. It's not personnel. And that's kind of great, to be honest. Yeah. There we go. The Sonics have traded Nick Collison for Udonis Haslem. Wow, that's crazy. The 76ers have traded Gerald Wallace to the Clippers for Corey Maggette. These are some interesting trades. I'm sure we can get a trade in. Let's try one. Let's see who's doing bad as a starter, or, you know. So Darius Miles, the one I was trying to trade, has popped off for 14. That's pretty good. Greg Oden, 14. So Steve Blake, people saw that coming, is the worst starter. James Jones doing pretty decent. I don't know how they do the field goal percentage. Steve Blake is actually struggling, but he is young. Well, he's not. He's 28. I said young. But so far the team's not doing the. Somehow we're in playoff contention. I'm not sure how. We're gonna put him on the block. I don't know if he automatically. Don't know if a team offers after a couple of days. I will sim like a day. We will see if any team is offering at all. I'll try to trade. I see All-Star break, by the way. So let's try to trade Steve Blake for like a better point guard. Young Kyle Lowry, by the way. Lowry. There's a CP3. Let's try to get the cover out of it. Athlete. There's over 1 million. I can get 1 million on. You give me Julian Wright, would not be a bad pickup. Hey, I would easily give you my pick. But next. Hey, I mean, he is CP3. That's right. Let's try a part where you get Jarrett Jack as well. Yeah, okay. Where was that? I'm sure this year, since we're already really decent, it wouldn't be bad to get like a solid point guard for the future. Like a young player. I'm trying to learn how this trading works in this game. I used to trade on this older games, but I'm not sure how crazy it gets. In Rondo, and then that wouldn't be a bad idea. Get Rondo early. You'd have to give us 13 million, which would be impossible. Actually, didn't even think about that. Throw Bleakin's the GOAT. Tony Allen. I have to give them 3 million. Webster? Nah, can't do that. Let's do this dude, I guess. Really over the salary cap. I think they go by years. I think it does. I don't know. Did not know he was injured. I offer a couple seconds where they give them to me. Let's go, Rondo. I like Rondo as a player by team. We got a trade done. Rondo will be behind Tim, and he'll be playing behind C. Blake for a year. I think I'd do one more move to get a better small forward. I don't know if the trade block tells you there's people. Don't look like it. But, let's trade one more player. Like I said, we're going to get a new small forward, but we're going to trade a young Josh McRoberts and see how he goes. Give me some Morrison, Jared Dudley. So, Nasoni, or however you say his name, I don't remember how to say it correctly, so I'm not going to go crazy about that. Mike Miller, they have Will Dang now. That'd be not a bad idea to go for. Marvin Williams is a young player, I believe, 3 years. Would not be a bad idea to pick him up. But it wouldn't be the smartest either. Kirilenko, AK-47 basically is what his name is. We can go like a Hito Turkoglu on our team for a year or two. Wouldn't be bad. There we go, Young. I don't know. KD's right here, but he'll be impossible to trade for. I'll offer KD. Like I would easily offer for KD because he is a young player. Maybe they would want him. Give him like a Travis Outlaw. First, I think first. I'm an idiot. Did they accept this? Oh, I didn't realize there was an interest bar. So let's say I put like I did not mean to say Sergio. Let's say like a young player that wouldn't stay here long. So they would want Channing Frye for basically the same amount. And I'd to somehow get a solid player as well to add to it. That's like very close to being accepted for Kevin Durant. Actually kind of sad. Marcus Aldridge is not playing great. I'm not going to trade him. I mean, it's closer than it could be. If I had a better player in return for this, I would go for it. Hey, LaMarcus Aldridge would be fun to have, but if I'm trying to get KD, how would they accept this? Like, I just want to see what the offer would look like. I mean, yeah, that would make sense, in all fairness. Okay, so we're going to go to another team. I'm going to go back for the Hito trade if I can. Mike Miller. Well, they never offered, obviously, but I would like to try to get him. I think he'll be cheaper than some people. We're going to keep James Jones. He's been solid. We're going to get I can't say his name like that. Travis Outlaw. But, hey, Jameer Nelson. Got like a young JJ Redick. I don't think they would do that, but you never know. So you know, put in the stuff. Now I gotta give them $3 million, which shouldn't be bad. I'll toss y'all the player. I throw in a next year's, they would easily accept that. I'd get a young JJ Redick. Is it worth doing that? Can I get like another player in return though? Is the Dwight Howard option available? They do. Greg Oden's pretty close. You know, Greg Oden is a good player, though. But Marcus is not that close. I think we do the trade to get Hito for a player, and we get like a lot of young players. Might be dumb, but then again, they did allow it. JJ Redick would be cool to have. We get another young player as well, if we can, in this. I think Trevor Ariza would be cool as well. Let's see if they would accept it. They give him Travis Outlaw. I don't remember who else. I believe it was Josh McRoberts in a first. Was it? I have no clue, actually. Oh, they wouldn't do that, I forgot. I think I offered to take Bogans or whatever his name is. I must have picked the wrong dude. I must have. I figured out who was the players that we had up there. They would accept this. I want to... Can I get rid of Bogue? Yeah, I can. Can I add, like, another player to it? Trevor Ariza. They probably wouldn't... Yeah, they would definitely not accept that. We can get, like, a baddie. Just as a fill-in piece, I'll trade them for sure. Because I'm getting rid of my backup center. Would they give us a pick? Probably not. They'll give us a second. Yeah, I'll take it. We're going to trade Travis Outlaw, Joel, I don't know how to say your last name, and set next year's second for Hito, JJ Redick, and Tony Batty, and a second round pick. I'm an idiot. Actually, we can't get a second round pick. I'm also an idiot. I got to trade something back for him. There's like barely any cash on him. What the hell? Okay, this. What is the trade? won't be able to get Batty probably. But his salary is really big. Well, I'll just ask for 2 seconds. Get 2 young players. Well, Hito's not young, but get a young JJ Redick, and I'll get a backup center in a trade. Bro, it's full. I don't want to give up 2 seconds. Okay, fine. I won't get rid of 2 seconds. Kind of stupid. What is what it is. How? Why would they decline that? There we go. Okay, we did a first trade in the game. We got a JJ Redick to be our backup. Hito to be our starter. And I need to get a backup for Odin for the year. Kind of what that second was for. I won't go crazy for the backup due to it being an old, probably like an old player that they don't want, something like that. Tyson Chandler would have been cool to get. Spencer Hawes. I'm sure I could get him cheap, in all fairness. Let's try it. I don't know if that's how you say his name. I'm not going to try that. But, yeah, would have easily probably done. Would Webster? Yeah, he would be easily accepted. I'm sure I can get something with Webster, though. He's young, that's why they would go for him. He's doing solid in his minutes. Then again, if I'm gonna be like trading people, I don't want to be like barely trading them. We'll take John Solomons off your hand. I get it now. So, it's confusing here for sure. See, y'all have no money, somehow, if I give y'all... I guess it makes sense. He is our highest contract. Josh McRoberts. See here. Channing Frye would be accepted. I don't want to trade Channing Frye though. I don't want to be here that long on this menu. I can't trade that dude if we're gonna go for somebody else. The center. Okay. Mark Stoudemire. Kimbe Mutombo for a year is injured though. Is there Muhammad? Let's get Diop for a year and just kind of like. So they already won that second. And we'll just give him like a Josh McRoberts. So I would give him 2 point guards. That's fine, actually. But if you're gonna give me 2 point guards, I would like a first. No, they're like hell no. 2 seconds. Oops, okay. Stubborn for these people. I'll be able to give them with friends. Actually, I would actually be able to. Hold on. If I give them like a decent value player here. I keep doing that, forgetting this is what it does. I just realized that I probably should have. They would accept this straight up. Would they do that for the other point guard, the component? Yeah, I think they would. We'll just do this straight. I keep forgetting there's a... Okay, that's why there's an extra to it. We'll just add the Sergio dude. And that's... Oh, let's be the trade. Not a great trade, I'll give him that. This roster is going to be interesting after what I just did. But, yeah. Diop is our backup now for Odin. They would trade Chris Kaman here for Darius Miles. I cannot do that. Let me see why they would trade him. Why would y'all trade Kaman? I'll give y'all Diop. They seem very excited for this. And I would lose Darius Miles, which is our second string now. I actually have a good solid team there. Let's throw him in. Yeah. We got a new backup center. With Chris Kaman. Wow. That's cool. We're doing decent here. I don't know if we'll make the stuff we will see. Who made the All-Star game? Then we'll start simulating. I guess you don't really can tell who made the All-Star game. Let's simulate to the end of the year and hopefully we make playoffs. I don't know. We'll see. He is injured. Fun. I'll see y'all there. The end of the year is here, and we had a bad fall off. But I'll show y'all that in a minute. Dwayne Wade won MVP. Rookie of the Year is Kevin Durant. Chris Webber is 6th Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is Sean Marion. And Scott Paget or something. One Most Improved Player. All NBA First Team. Baron Davis, Dwayne Wade, LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Dwight. Second team, Gilbert Arenas, Kobe Bryant, Ron Artest, Dirk, and Yao Ming. I'll be a third team, TJ Ford, Ginobili, Tracy McGrady, Chris Bosh, and Amari Stoudemire. I'll defensive first team, Jason Kidd, Dwayne Wade, Sean Marion, Tim Duncan, and Dwight Howard. Baron Davis for second team, Rudy Gay, Ron Artest, Amika Okafor, and Ben Wallace. All rookie first team, Mike Conley, Maurice Almond, Kevin Durant, Al Horford, and Greg Oden. Second team, AC Law, Nick Young, Corey Brewer, Jason Smith, and Spencer Hawes. Coach of the Year is the Warriors, and Executive of the Year is the Spurs. We went 28 and 53. After the we went on a long losing streak. It took until the 27th of March, which is a while, to get a win, and then we just went back to losing until the almost final week of the year. So that's cool. We simulate through the playoffs. At least I kept our first round pick. Didn't do it for the second one. Pistons have won the finals. Congrats to them. These are the players retiring, and about our team, negative. These are the coaches that are retiring. So, how did our team do? Lenny Roy led our team in scoring. Greg Oden, 14 points. JJ Redick is here. Marcus. Hito, Kanakiman. Chris Kimmons our backups, that makes sense. Rondo. I'm hoping Rondo will be our starter. Let's get our signed staff. Let's give them an extra 2 years if they have it. Might just have one or more players whose contracts have expired but have a team option. Cheney Frosters and Sowell Webster. I agree. Player declined. I hope we can get some players, but that would probably be a lot harder. We're about to see the NBA draft lottery. I don't know if we can see the standings. No, we cannot. So we don't know who's the worst team, but I assume we know this. I don't think anybody on our team needs a contract offer. That's actually kind of cool. We don't have to trade. We don't have to do anything. Because there's literally nobody on our team that needs a re-sign. We're going to the lottery. We are the 4th team in the lottery. See why I didn't trade my pick? I did trade to the other team. Whoever I traded to. Let's watch the lottery countdown, shall we? I don't know who's the draft people in this. I thought we were doing really good, and then we just fell off a cliff. That we fell at 6. Dang. Interesting, I'll say. We got the 6th pick. I'm sure we can do something with it. We'll see. Pre-draft workouts. I've not actually played this game. It'd be kind of cool to play shoot around with a random rookie. We need to check out the small forward. So we're gonna go for. Let's try the. Let's bet this is the first overall pick. Is probably the Brock dude. So we're gonna bring him in. And we'll like kind of offer places for sure. One-on-one with to the other dude. And we'll put him against, who do we put him against? Has to be like his kind of, let's do Roy. So we're going to show y'all some gameplay. I've never actually played this, so I'm just going to shoot around with the NBA player. And we'll go from there. I want to see how the controls work as well. I'm not going to go crazy or anything. We got a power forward doing a shoot around, so it won't be like a actual gameplay really. But I want to see how different it is. I did not realize there was music. I cannot make a layup. A great release. I mean, that was interesting. I'm not great at shoot-arounds. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be using them, but hey. I mean, we got some taste of the action of players. Let's get to the draft. Round one. Let's see if that was right. I was correct. The Dixon dude was the first overall pick. Whitney for shooting guard. R. Wood for center. T. Falls for shooting guard, Canada. And Jay Hunt, the point guard for the Clippers. So we're going to draft our dude. Team needs, we're going to need actually really nobody. But we'll look by overall standing. I'd probably say small forward, in all fairness, would probably help us. I'll get out of here. Okay, I got out of it. It took me a minute. We got a power forward. There's a Carl Landry dude from Alabama. He has Shard Lewis comparison. Chris Bosh. That's actually a pretty cool comparison. Rasheed Wallace. So the dude from Bama, outside game's a C. He's one of the most well-rounded players in the draft. I mean, I don't see any issues. The one that makes me concerned is the one with Chris Bosh. We didn't get to scout him. But I am going to say, let's go small forward. We already have too many power forwards. We got LaMarcus Aldridge. Let's go Gary Landry. And let's pick up a stud from Alabama. I'm an Auburn fan. I hate picking Alabama players. He got picked right after. Hopefully it wasn't our, hopefully we don't lose the... I don't think we have another draft pick. So, yeah, we don't. I traded my second, I forgot. We're going to sign our rookie, Landry, which we're just going to offer him his year. Congratulations. Did not mean to go through the full for... I need to stop doing that. So, Landry is a 80 overall. We picked the right dude. Let's go. But, I did not mean to go through a week. We don't really have cap, I don't think. So, I won't really go crazy with it. I'll go after like a Paul Millsap. I don't think I can really. Kind of. So it's not really you. Or if I already have the whole roster, I'll try to go for a pass center as well. Oh yeah, Cayman. Actually, we're chilling. There's really nothing. I can't sign anybody, so we actually are kind of screwed here. Actually, there might be a way to sign somebody. We're gonna go to like I need to get like a backup. Lou Williams would be cool. Okay, we got Lou Williams. Hopefully. He has signed with us. Why, thank you. I don't know if we have to cut him. I hope not. But we got Lou Williams. That's our signing of the season. Best signing of the year, obviously. We will see how that goes. Damn, that was quick. This preseason? Oh, this preseason. Oh, yeah. But, so we got a roster of Lou Williams, Steve Blake, Lou Williams, Rondo. I'm going to trade Steve Blake, I think. Off rip. I'm not going to let him be the starter, anything like that. And we'll see how this goes. Just gonna offer a couple teams. Well, I'll just put them on the trade block. I keep almost leaving. Trade block. I'm not gonna put any guidelines. It's just gonna be Steve Blake, and we'll see how that goes. Late game, we lost. How did our rookie do? Landry in the first game, 9.6 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 for 5. That's not bad. Steve Blake, after I put him on the trade block, he decided to go off. But I'm still not worried. I want to play Rondo. We'll see. It's not great seeing that he got injured again. Okay, we're starting to win games now. That's good. How's the trade block looking? They're offering Cardinal, which I know he's not the greatest overall. 72 ain't that bad. We're going to keep him on the block for a bit. But we're just going to go through this preseason, and get it over with. We have a better team, it looks like, this year than we did last year for sure. Good luck, by the way. We are ready for the year, hopefully. What I'm going to do for the year is I'm actually going to make Rondo the starter this year. And I'm going to let him start. We went Andrew, he's hurt. Kamen went up. Well, not Kamen. Greg Oden went up as well. See how this goes. I'll meet y'all in January, actually. Solid team so far, but that didn't mean nothing with my squad recently. (12-7). We could make playoffs. Actually, I don't think I ever stopped the recording. But we are in a decent spot in this area, where we are 18 and 15. 5th in the West. Not bad. Let's go to February, since we're here. Not really that many injuries besides Chris Kamen keep breaking his leg, apparently. But I'll let y'all watch this since we're already basically in January. The team's playing solid. This team might make playoffs. It should. And this is a definitely better squad than last year. I like playing PS2 games. I have no clue how. Let's see what Kevin Martin trade is all about. An 83 overall. Is he in contract year or what's going on here? Guess we can check that. Hold up. No, he's 3 years. Let's accept it. He could be the backup to. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. I don't know if that will help our case. We'll see. Just making our team a little better. 26 and 21. Hello, what you doing? I am recording. Goodbye. We're 5th in the West, though, 26 and 21. The West seems to have a down year so far. Worst team in the league is actually the Mavericks at 16 and 30, which is good. Let's see how our trade block is. They're not going to do that. Trade block is doing. They're offering Vladimir somebody. 72 overall. Nothing really crazy. I'll just keep them around for now. I don't want to. Let's see how the stats are looking as well while I'm here. Brandon Roy leading the team in scoring. Here's Kevin Martin as well. Steve Blake is the leading scorer. I don't think Rondo ever really scores. Yeah, he's just chilling up here. Once they redid the lineup, Rondo is not the starter again. But our rookie Landry is not doing the greatest. I wonder if he's even starting, in all fairness. Yeah, Hito is starting for some reason. Which would make no sense to put our... Oh, he's injured. Okay, that makes sense. Our team is playing solid. I'm gonna sim to All-Star break quick. I'm sure we'll make the All-Stars game as well. A lot of injuries for this team. This is the final year of the video, by the way, if y'all wondered. In the next video, I will come back to y'all eventually. We're just gonna do the West this time. No, I'll do both. Chris Paul, Steve Nash, Baron Davis, Tony Parker. I'm gonna let y'all read it. I'm not gonna just name them all out.
Brandon Roy looks like he might get one. Kevin Martin's also here.
Greg Oden and Canby is in running, but nothing crazy. Okay, I don't know if it says anything.
We're going to simulate to all the playoffs,
Or try to get to the playoffs and see how that goes. I have no clue if we made playoffs. I think we did, but I'm not going to guarantee anything. LeBron won MVP. Cecil Dixon has won Rookie of the Year with 7 points per game. Nobody really played that. I'm just even. Gerald Wallace won 6 Man of the Year. Sean Marion won Defensive Player of the Year again. And Sebastian Telfair won Most Improved. NBA First Team, I'll let y'all read that out loud. Or y'all can do it yourselves. I'm not going to read it again. If y'all want me to do that, just let me know down below. But, we did make the playoffs. We played the Spurs. So that probably means we're an 8 seed. Or a 7th seed. Okay. The Wizards and Nets, Bulls and Pistons, Celtics and Knicks, and Cavs and bench. And by the way, I didn't even know. I forgot to check this last season. I forgot to do the stats for at least the top 10 of last year. So I was looking at playoff stats. My bad. Yeah, there we go. Season stats. Ben Roy. I think I made a decent, solid squad to come back on. Let me show y'all the best players. Actually, I don't think it does in this game. I'm sure it has a. Yeah, there we go. League leaders. We'll go by points. We'll do top 10. We'll go down a little bit more fun here. Look, Odin averaged a double-double. I didn't even realize that. Congrats to him. Chris Paul averaged a double-double in his points per game and assists. That's pretty good for him. Steals per game. Rudolph Brock. I've never seen that name before. That's kind of cool. Marcus has blocks per game. His stats are just not great in this game. Seems like a decent player. He led the league in turnovers. Let's see. Gilbert, that kind of makes sense. We'll do a couple more percentage ones and go from there. Chuck Hayes, Shaq. LeBron with 500 field goal percentage is crazy. This man must have been logged down if he was that high in percentage. Somebody was perfect this year. Rodney Stuckey. That's pretty good. Congrats to him. JJ Redick on our side. I think that's pretty much it. We're going to try to simulate my hoop cast. Let's see how it goes. Oh, wait, what happened? There we go. In the period. We're up by 2. We're down by 11. We're down by 20 something. And we lost by 30. Yeah, basically. We simulate this game. We lost. Let's see here. You're just getting destroyed out here. Damn. Spurs. Let's give us a win now. I hope we win at least one game. But this is the Spurs, and they're like so dominant. We lost by 2 in game 4. Damn. They tried. I mean, I'm not surprised by that outcome. So we got the Suns, Hornets. Hornets could upset the Suns. 3-1 Jazz. Clippers 3-2. We got destroyed. Who saw that coming? Wizards 4-0 the Nets. Bulls, Pistons 3-1 for Bulls. Celtics 3-2, and Magic is okay. I'm sure that is every playoff. Actually, no. Suns and Hornets are at 3-3. 3-3 Rockets and Clippers. 4-1 Bulls and Pistons. 3-3 Celtics, and Magic beat the Cavs. So Suns came back from down 3-1 and are now in the second round. Rockets won their game 7. Knicks won their game 7 as well. So a couple weeks in. Don't know if that means anything. Okay, everybody's in a decent game series so far. A couple days in, should be ended. Couple are not ended yet. The Suns won their series 4-1 against the Jazz. Spurs are up 3-2 against the Rockets. The Knicks won their series 4-1, and the Wizards and Bulls are tied 3-3. Spurs and Suns and Bulls and Knicks. That's going to be an interesting one. It is 2-2 Suns and Spurs and 3-0 Bulls and Knicks. Alright, let's see how this goes. I think the Knicks force another win, I don't know. 3-2 Spurs, Suns. Okay, Knicks are trying to come back from down 3-0. 3-2 Spurs. The Knicks are actually coming back. I think the series is tied for the Suns and the Spurs. I think the Spurs have made the finals. Yes, they did. And the Bulls and Knicks are tied. And the Bulls has made to the finals. Yep, they did. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that was part of it. Well, the Spurs won 4-1. Manu Ginobili is bad. That was kind of cool. End it here. We made playoffs, which is pretty good for a team that just was in the we were just in the lottery last year, and we made a 7th seed. Not because of the team, but I mean, because we got better players and they progressed and they were young. I was gonna get rid of Steve Blake, but I kept him for a year. We made playoffs, so thanks to him. But if you want to see more PS2 content, if you want to see me fully rebuild this team until we win a NBA Finals, just let me know down below. If y'all have any tips on how to trade in this game, I think it's just basically picks and young players. But if you have any suggestions, let me know down below. And I'll see you on my next video. Peace out, everybody. Hope everybody's amazing day.